The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. And they rattle off a big one. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dragons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise... If they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here we go. Start.
Daniels looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Holding offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, Now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Will be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
19.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Sampson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Daniels. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
A 7-yard loss.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
To the air goes Daniels. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
to throw. Daniels. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
the Dragons offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jackson. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Alexander.
Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 32 yards. And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the Baltimore
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Dragons offense, and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Jackson now. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
A 51-yard gain. 1st down, Dragons.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet. Well, this will wind up incomplete. Here's Jackson. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Working to put a drive together.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done.
And that's caught inside the 35. touchdown! Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Dragons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
Now Jackson. He's got it at the 2. And they come 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That quick throw there is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second-half blowout material. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
At the 6-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dragons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now inside the 25. Terry McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit the...
They've got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there. 66 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw. Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 29 yards. And the Dragons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Look at hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches.
To throw is Daniels. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
Baltimore, first down.
The tight end in motion right.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 13. Wide open receiver complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the
Viking
18-yard
18.
line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Ravens 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Second and 5.
Cougar 19.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and 15. Operating from the gun, Daniels. What a reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. It's a big play there. 48 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
For a Honolulu first down. It's a gain of 48 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go again. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's going to go up top again. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
49-yard gain. And a Honolulu first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again is Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. Jackson going to keep it. Here's a diving catch right side. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense back out there. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Sampson. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Luke now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory. And got his man complete through the middle of the field. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.